I have been watching my way, well, actually last night I finished watching my way through the 3 Iron Man movies. They're all on Disney Plus, so it's super easy to get to them and watch them and enjoy them. And so while I'm doing schoolwork on the computer, I have the movies playing in the background. But since I finished watching the 3 Iron Man movies, I'm making my way through the Avengers, the 4 Avengers movies. And I've actually been thinking about this for a while. In Avengers Endgame, Tony Stark, when he finally decides to help the team in their time heist, as they call it, he says, we need to get back what we lost. Or he says, get back what we lost, I hope. Keep what I found, I have to. And he's referring to the time that has passed since half of the creatures on Earth, half of the living people, or living things in the universe, have been snapped out of existence. But that sentiment, I think, applies nicely to the pandemic era as well. And obviously, United States-wise, we're not through the other end of the tunnel yet. We still got a ways to go. The world itself has a ways to go as far as coming out of this thing on the other side. But when it comes to that statement, especially, springtime, early summertime, when everybody was on lockdown, quarantine, whatever you want to call it, and whether you agree with it or not, there was an element of serenity, of calm, of I don't have to go anywhere because there's nowhere to go. So I'm at home with my family. And, you hate to say forced to be at home with your family because that's not the case. But the fact that we all could sit around the dinner table regularly, the fact that we were at home, we could play board games and do puzzles and, do porch portraits with our families. It was really cool. And stores stepped up, they were more attentive than ever. People were aware of the other people around them, and we're already kind of starting to see, reverting back to our old ways of, shut off into our own little private lives, do our thing, not really worry about what anybody else has going on. But I go back to that statement from, a fictional character in a sci-fi, fantasy, action movie, whatever you want to call it. But the sentiment is still there. On the other side of this pandemic, can we get back what we lost? Go back to having the concerts and the sports games and traveling wherever we wanted to, whenever we wanted to. Of course, we want to get back to that. But can we also keep what we found? Can we see the validity and the worthwhileness of taking time to not go anywhere, play a board game with your family, do a puzzle together, sit around the dinner table on a regular basis? And all this is really simple stuff that people used to do, but our lives just got so busy. And when that busyness was taken away from us, it wasn't all that bad. So just something to think about. Can we want to get back what we lost, but can we also keep what we found? Talk to you tomorrow.